Numbers are down. Hogan is gone, but it's not all bad news for Vince at this time. On July 23rd, McMahon is going to be found not guilty on supplying illegal steroids to his wrestlers, and I'm sure that comes as a big sigh of relief to everybody behind the scenes, right?
Yeah, and I mean, and again, I mean, it's like I think that was it's like the jury's not still out. I mean, Vince never. I don't think Vince ever encouraged anybody, and he's been crazy to do that to get on steroids. I'll tell you, like when I first started with him, all he said to me, he says, "Ted," he said, "You're great in the ring. You got great mic skills." He said, "I just want you to be more visible in the gym," and that's the way he put it. And I said, "You got it," and that was it. He never said, "Hey, I want to get you on steroids and we're going to really muscle you up." Yeah, nothing like that. I just want to see you more visible in the gym. And so I said, "You got it. I'll do it." And I did. And I understood what he meant because it's like back in the old days. It wasn't. This was becoming a time where wrestlers were looking more muscular.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like not like on the cover of Muscle and Fitness magazine necessarily, but in the old school days, so there were guys like there was a guy his name was Tommy Gilbert. He was a great wrestler, but I mean, he looked like a stick. It's like, anyway.
Well, yeah, it's like gone were the days of guys who look like Bruiser Bob Sweetan and even Harley Race, who was like he was a big scary dude, but he wasn't jacked up and ripped. Like
Yeah.
now it was starting to become about presentation and how you look.
Yeah.
It maybe even more important at that time than your ring skills.
Yeah.
And you would think if he was going to push anybody to take steroids, it would be this concept that he came up with that he loves so much, the $1 Million Man, and he gave to you. Like you would think that if he was going to say like, "Hey, you better get muscular," to anybody, or if he was going to push steroids on anybody, it would be you because you're like his pet project now is the $1 Million Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to me, there's probably zero chance that Vince McMahon was encouraging anyone to ever use steroids. But to your point, I'm sure he wanted everybody to get muscular.
Well, yeah. I mean, and it's kind of like, I mean, even Vince. I mean, Vince. You take that suit off of Vince, and he looked like he could have been on the cover of Muscle and Fitness magazine.
Yes.
He loved to work out. He had the gym in the office. I think the office is moved now. But yeah, when it was right off of Interstate, what's that, 95,
Mm-hmm.
right through the middle of Stanford. And then you see the big American flag and the WWE flag under it off to your right if you're going north.
Yeah.
In that office, it could have been a Gold's Gym. I mean, everything, all of the equipment, the machines, the free weight, it was all there. You didn't have to go anywhere else. All you had to do was go to the office and get a great workout.
Ted, I've heard a lot of the boys, describe Vince as being this unstoppable, kind of unflappable, you really can't shake him kind of a force in wrestling.
Yeah.
Was there ever any doubt in your mind that things might go awry and he might end up in federal prison?
That never. I never thought like that. I mean, that's just crazy. I mean, Vince he's a smart guy, and it's kind of like he would be killing himself if he ever encouraged anybody to take steroids.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So to you, it was like the truth was just always going to come out that he never pressured anyone to take steroids.
Yeah.